Welcome to YouTube channel Linga Reddy Chemistry JE NEET. Amines chapter lecture 4. The topic is chemical properties of amines. Amines already we discussed in the last class, physical and chemical properties. So here nitrogen has one lone pair. So due to this lone pair, it is acting as a base. It is acting as a base. Which base it is? Bronsted base and Lewis base. It is donating lone pair, that's why Lewis base. It is attracting H plus, that's why it is Bronsted base. Right? Reactions showing basic nature. It reacts with acid to form salt. Obviously, base react with acid and forming salt. Okay, you can see here. It is looks like ammonium chloride. Here in place of one hydrogen, one R alkyl group is there. So alkyl ammonium chloride. Alkyl ammonium chloride. It is acidic in nature because this is the combination of weak base plus strong acid. Weak base plus strong acid. So the resultant nature is acidic nature. That's why it is acidic salt. At higher temperature, it is forming the NH3, ammonia is getting separate, then RCl, alkyl halide is forming. Okay. Next, one more reaction with H2SO4, similarly it is forming salt. Right? Alkyl ammonium sulfate is forming. Next, reaction with water. It forms alkyl ammonium hydroxide with water. Ammonium hydroxides are used for precipitation of second and third group cations in qualitative analysis. It is very important in the laboratory. The chemistry lab class 12th में it is very important. We will do this. इसमें से वाइवा क्वेश्चन भी पूछने का चांसेस रहता है. Right? So see here, the ferric chloride is getting the precipitation brown PPT with this alkyl ammonium hydroxide. Generally we will take there ammonium hydroxide we will take. Of course this alkyl ammonium hydroxide also showing similar properties of ammonium hydroxide. Okay, aluminum chloride, there we will take ammonium hydroxide. Here if you take alkyl ammonium hydroxide also same precipitation, white PPT is giving, aluminum hydroxide is formed. If you take ammonium hydroxide also same property. If you take ammonium hydroxide also same precipitation is giving. Right? So see here, if I take NH3 instead of RNH2, reaction with H2O, it is giving ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide, same reaction, similar, right? Here NH2, this NH3 plus OH minus, okay, here plus and minus. Alkyl ammonium hydroxides are forming. Next, reaction with alkyl halides. It is the same reaction we learned in the alkyl halide also. Alkyl halide. Okay, again this reaction repeated here because that time we discussed in the properties of alkyl halides. See here, alkyl amine reaction with alkyl halide, just this hydrogen and halogen as a HX it is releasing, forming here secondary amine, then tertiary amine, then quaternary amine, ammonium chlorides, that is salt is forming. Suppose if I take here ethyl chloride C2H5 Cl, ethyl chloride, and methyl amine, you can take anything, methyl amine, then this chlorine and HCl, this chlorine and hydrogen is releasing as HCl, then methyl nitrogen, one hydrogen is replaced by ethyl, still one hydrogen is remain. Then again it is react with ethyl chloride, then methyl, one methyl is there, nitrogen के ऊपर two ethyl groups are substituted and one more minus HCl is releasing here. Now there is no hydrogen even though it is reacting with C2H5Cl. Okay, this is just like HCl, similar to HCl. HCl में H plus Cl minus. So this ethyl group is going inside, the chlorine is going outside. So methyl nitrogen के ऊपर C2H5 groups, how many are there? Total 3 groups are there. Bracket के ऊपर plus and Cl minus. So this is the product. Quaternary ammonium salt is forming like this. Reaction with alkyl halides. Next, acylation. Acylation में what is the acyl group? First of all, you have to know the acyl group. CH3 C double bond O group is acyl group. For this acyl group, the source is, one is acetic anhydride, the other one is acyl chloride. Acyl chloride. I will write the structure here. Acyl chloride, generally acetyl chloride. Okay, here chlorine is releasing, then this is the acyl group. And acetic anhydride. Any one you can take. See here, acid chloride and anhydride is taken. So what will happen? This is the electrophile, good electrophile. Wherever electron density is more, then there it will attack. It will attack. So nitrogen के ऊपर lone pair था. So obviously it is a base. So it is forming here electrophile. This electrophile CH3 C double bond O group is substituting on nitrogen. Okay, then obviously one hydrogen will be replaced. That hydrogen, this hydrogen and this chlorine is releasing as HCl. Right? Similar process here. This acetic anhydride formula, you can see here CH3 C double bond O, oxygen बीच में रहता है, one more acyl group like this, right? So this acyl group, half of this acyl group is required here. Then what is forming here? Acetate. This acetate plus one hydrogen is forming acetic acid, right? The product is N-alkyl acetamide. N-alkyl acetamide, both are same. Next, this is the aliphatic over. In case of aromatic compounds, if you take, that is a benzylation. This named reaction also it is Scotton-Bowman reaction. Scotton-Bowman reaction. What we are doing here? Just benzylation we are doing. Okay, benzylation means simply you can write like this also. It is the benzyl chloride. After removing the chloride, this is the benzyl carbocation. Right? This will add substitute on the nitrogen. Of course, this hydrogen will leave as the HCl is separating. Okay. Now, N-alkyl benzamide is forming. Mechanism is same. Same mechanism. Are you getting? Just this chlorine and H. This HCl just you remove. Remaining just you connect it. Next. 5 reactions over. Then acidic nature. Amines are very weak acids. Of course, actually the base था, लेकिन weak acid. Only primary and tertiary amines show acidic nature. Acidic nature कब दिखाते हैं? More electronegative atom. If it is attached with the hydrogen, this hydrogen is releasing as H plus. Okay, so because of this reason, those molecules are showing little bit acidic nature. Okay, now in case of amines, of course it is there more electronegative atom attached with the hydrogen. That's why it is acidic nature, it's fine. Lekin here lone pair is there, that's why it is basic nature also. Okay, now it can take H plus ion from others, that's why it is basic nature. So the basic nature is dominating, that's why it is considered as a base. But sometimes if strong base is there, it will lose the H plus ion. See here, now the sodium is a highly active metal. These are displaces hydrogen from acids generally. At the same functioning here, it is displacing hydrogen from this amine also, producing hydrogen. In generally क्या होता है? Metals react with acid producing hydrogen gas, right? But here the base, even though it is displaces hydrogen from NH2, that means the nitrogen attached hydrogen, this hydrogen is acidic hydrogen. Okay, of course relatively basic strength is maximum, that's why it is considered as base. Okay, next, reaction with Tilden reagent, it is only extra syllabus we can say, this is for only JEE. When alkyl amine reacts with nitrosyl chloride, that is NOCl, nitrosyl chloride, then alkyl chlorides are forming. This reaction is important in interconversion. Sometimes if you want to convert the molecule from amine to haloalkanes or alcohols, then that time you can use this method. Okay, then NOCl say it is liberating the nitrogen gas, then it is forming alkyl halide. Then reaction with pozine, how it is forming pozine, you had to know that we learned in the haloalkane chapter. Chloroform CHCl3 react with oxygen in the open air. In the presence of light, it is giving pozine, it is a more poisonous compound. This amine reaction with pozine, it is giving alkyl isocyanate. Here two hydrogens removing with two chlorine as a HCl. Okay, isocyanate. See, NC is the isocyanide, or NC is the isocyanide. Whenever oxygen is there, cyanate, 8 will come. With oxygen it will come 8. Only NC, that is ide, cyanide. These are the suffixes in the nomenclature. Next, reaction with halogen. The hydrogen atoms of the amine group are replaced by halogen atoms in the presence of alkali solution, in the presence of base. Alkali solution generally first group hydroxide we are taking. Bromine in the presence of NaOH is there, then it is forming bromine substituted amines, N-bromo-alkyl amine. If you take more, excess amount if you take, then N-N-dibromo-alkyl amines we are getting. Just releasing as HBr. In the last equation also we saw that HCl जैसा निकाल रहे as a byproduct. अभी भी same. Next, reaction with aldehydes. Alkyl amine reacts with additively with aldehydes to form alpha hydroxyl amines, which are changed to Skipp's base with elimination of water molecule. See, in the carbonyl compound chapter already we learned this topic. Whenever the carbonyl group and here Z plus NH2, Z means any group, okay, with NH2 is there, simply your work is just you have to remove the water molecule. Okay, so many compounds are there, just you have to remove the water molecule. So here also what we are doing, just remove the water molecule, then obviously here it will be formed. So final product is forming this Skipp's base. This is also Skipp's base, right? Next, Manich reaction. The amines and ketone and formaldehyde. That is, ketone is acetophenone and formaldehyde. Here amine. These three molecules and combining and forming Manich base. It is a named reaction. See what's happening here. As usual, nitrogen losing one hydrogen, and this alpha hydrogen of ketone. Here aldehyde oxygen, just removing H2O like this and forming Manich base. It is also extra syllabus. only for JE. Next, oxidation reaction. Oxidation. KMNO4 is a strong oxidizing agent, we know that. Alkyl amine on oxidation with acidified potassium permanganate forms aldimine, which on hydrolysis gives aldehyde and ammonia. See, oxidation मतलब क्या होता है generally? Insert of oxygen or removal of hydrogen, right? So here two hydrogens left. This hydrogen and hydrogen dehydrogenation हो गया. So aldimine बन गया. Just like aldehyde and double bond. NH2 is amine. NH2 is the amine. NH double bond NH is called imine. Right? Aldehyde and plus imine is there. Aldimine. This name is aldehyde plus imine or aldimine. Then hydrolysis means just bond will break up. HOH and 2 times HOH. 2 OH groups are unstable, then aldehyde banega. The ammonia. Then secondary amines. Next, ketimine. If one hydrogen is there, that is aldimine. If the 2 alkyl groups are there, it looks like ketone. So ketimine, by the hydrolysis, it is giving ketone. If 3 alkyl groups are there, it is forming nitroalkanes. Suppose I am taking here CH3 taken. See, CH3, 3 CH3 groups, the carbon NH2 is there. So it is reacting with the same equation here. CH3, all 3 CH3 groups as it is. This NH2 becoming NO2. This NH2 is oxidized here. This NH2 is oxidized. Right? Nitroalkanes are forming. Nitroalkanes. Next, carbyl amine test. This is the distinguished test also. It is also known as isocyanide test. When alkyl amines heated with chloroform and alkalic KOH, alkyl isocyanide is formed, which has very bad smell. This test is also given by aniline. This is a test for para-amines. It is a next, carbyl amine reaction or isocyanide test. It is also known as distinguished test. It is also distinguished test. किसका बीच में distinguish कर सकते हैं? Primary and secondary and primary and tertiary. So always primary compounds are giving, secondary and tertiary compounds are not giving. That's why we can distinguish between primary amines and secondary, primary amines and tertiary amines. Okay, when alkyl amines heated with chloroform and alkalic KOH, alkyl isocyanide is forming. Alkyl isocyanide, NC. Forming, which has very bad smell. The smell only indication. This test is also given by aniline. Of course, all primary amines are giving. If you take aniline, you will get, this is the aniline, then phenyl isocyanide bolte iska. Phenyl isocyanide. What are the reagents? CHCl3 plus KOH, alkalic KOH. Same reagents we will use for phenols. If you use the phenol, we will get, what is that? Salicylaldehyde we will get it. Salicylaldehyde. So here electrophile is CCl2, that is very important. Neutral electrophile. Okay. Next, this is the, so chemical reactions completed. Thank you. In the next video, we will discuss complete aniline topic, right? Watch the video.